Hi, boys and girls. I'm Miss W's sister. I am going to read for you today, The Gingerbread Girl. Are you ready? You may remember the sad story of the gingerbread boy. He ran away from the lonely old woman who baked him as well as many other hungry characters. His dash through life was ended in one greedy gulp by a sly fox pretending to help him to cross the river. This is a story of his younger, wiser sister. Okay, here we go. A full year had passed since the lonely old woman and the lonely old man had lost their gingerbread boy to the devious fox. They were even lonelier than before. "Let's bake again," suggested the old man one morning. "But what if the same thing happens?" cried the old woman. "I couldn't bear the loss." "Let's make a girl this time and decorate her with candies. Surely a sweet little girl wouldn't run away," answered the man. So they mixed up the dough and rolled it and cut it out. They dressed it with as many candies as they could find, completing the cookie with an amazing hairdo made of licorice whips. "She is sweet," gasped the lady as she slid the cookie sheet into the oven. You see all the candies and the licorice whips? While the lonely old woman and the lonely old man stood watch by the oven, they talked, remembering their ginger boy's short life. He never should have run away. He never should have trusted that fox. As the new cookie baked, her mind woke up and she heard everything. Sweet or not, she thought things would be different this time. When it was time for the cookie to be done, the woman carefully, ever so carefully, cracked open the oven door to peek. There's the girl baking in the oven. And there they are peeking. Bam! One jumped the gingerbread, running towards the door. The little old woman screamed, "Stop! Stop!" And the little old man came running. But the cookie was already out the door and headed down the same path that her brother had traveled. "Oh, here we go," whispered the gingerbread girl. The man and the woman chased after her, but she sang, "I'll run and I'll run with a deep leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." So there they are. What? And there she goes. As the gingerbread girl dashed along the path, she came to a group of farmers working in the field. The aroma of fresh-baked gingerbread caught their attention. "Wait!" the hungry farmer shouted and began to run after the gingerbread girl. She laughed and called out, "Hey, farmers, don't bother like my brother. I'm fast. Run all you want, but I've learned from his past. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." So there they are. There she is. Look at her running. I'm the gingerbread girl. Farther down the road, a pig came into view. And as the gingerbread girl grew closer, her candy sparkled in the sunlight, and the pig squealed with joy and tried to take a bite. But the gingerbread girl was too fast. She leapt over him singing, "I can leap past Piggy like all of the others. This story will not end like my brothers. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." See the pig trying to as she leaps over the gingerbread? And look at the farmer still chasing after her. And the old lonely woman and old lonely man. Now down the path she came upon an artist, a masterpiece good enough to eat, the artist whispered, and reached out to scoop up the gingerbread girl. With some fancy footwork, the gingerbread girl zipped past, laughing. I can outrun this artist like I outran the pig. I am one smart cookie, despite this wild wig. I'll run, and with a leap and a twirl, you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. So look at the artist trying to grab her. And look who's still chasing her. It's getting a bigger group of people after her. Now further down along the road, the gingerbread girl passed a cow with her calf, who mooed happily. Mama, I want a cookie to go with my milk. But when the cow tried to catch the gingerbread girl, she soon found herself running behind, listening to the gingerbread girl call. Chase if you want, I'm faster than you. Although you have 4 feet, I only have 2. I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Look at the cows. Oh, look at the line of people out chasing her. Up ahead, a dog walker was crossing the path with 3 dogs. The dogs barked happily, seeing a tasty treat ahead. But the gingerbread girl sped past the group as soon in line with the others, hearing, "You're joining the chase, the more the merrier. No one can stop me, not hound nor terrier. I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." Look at the line of people chasing her now. Oh boy. Now the path ran right past a school. The children were out for recess and feeling quite hungry. Shouts of "Cookie!" were heard across the playground. The gingerbread girl waved to them as they joined the chase with their teachers, and she sang, "I know that it's snack time and you want a sweet. Come follow along and you'll soon have a treat. I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." And there's all the kids. I don't know, did you see Miss W in there? Nope. Finally, the gingerbread girl came to the same river that her brother had tried to cross. Who should be waiting for her but the same devious fox? "Hello, my pretty," crooned the fox. "I was a friend of your brother's. It looks like trouble runs in the family. Do you let me help you cross the river? Just jump onto my tail." The gingerbread girl shivered, then sang and nearly whispered, "Do I have your promise for a safe ride to shore? You won't drop me or eat me. That's all I implore." The fox chuckled. "I promise, my sweet little tidbit." And the gingerbread girl gingerly climbed on the back of the fox's tail. He's licking his lips, kids. Do you think we should trust him? Let's find out. The instant the gingerbread girl climbed down, the fox dove into the water, ready for a fabulous feast. "Ooh, the water is so deep, move to my back," he insisted, thinking this cute little cookie was even dumber than her brother. Anyone could tell by looking at her that she was an airhead. The gingerbread girl did what she was told. "That's a good little girl," the fox said with a snicker. "Oh my, the water's deeper. Now move to my head." Oh no! Does he still look like he's gonna have a hunger for her? Oh dear. No sooner had he spoken those words than the gingerbread girl leapt to his head, pulling off a strand of her own leathery licorice hair. With the expertise of a ranch hand, she triple looped it around the fox's snout, tied it off with a half-hitch knot. "You're right," she whispered in the fox's ear. "I am good." The fox snarled and struggled and strained, thrashing about. But the gingerbread girl hung on, turning him backwards towards the crowd, riding the fox like a bunkin' bronco. The gingerbread girl whizzed past, singing, "He'll run and he'll run with a leap and a twirl. Come follow me. I'm the gingerbread girl." So see, she got him. She wrapped it around his snout. Look at everybody on the shore cheering her on. The awestruck crowd followed all the way back to the lonely old woman and the lonely old man's house. The gingerbread girl rode into the kitchen, secured the fox, jumped onto the table, and she measured and mixed with a leap and a twirl, singing, "I'll bake you some more. I'm the gingerbread girl." The old woman and man quickly joined in to help, having a hungry, happy household to feed. From that moment on, of course, they were never lonely again. Look at everybody in the kitchen. Every single person, including the naughty fox down here. And what of the fox? The gingerbread girl was eventually able to teach him some manners, using gingerbread crumbs for treats. Most days you could see them riding across the countryside and hear in a small voice drifting in the breeze, "We'll run with a leap and a twirl. I outfox the fox. I'm the gingerbread girl." What a fun story. I hope you enjoyed it. And then maybe your mom and dad can read this to you if they have a chance.